Hi, Earth Signs. This is Karen from Kinetic Calmer. I'm here to do a reading for you guys for the period of October 1st to the 15th of 2019. Thank you for clicking onto my channel. Please hit like and subscribe. This reading is going to be about oracles, mainly oracles, not a tarot reading per se. I may use tarot for clarification of some things, but I'm starting out with the shamanic healing cards, and I have 3 cards here. The first card is death. The second card I pulled is emotional release, and the third card I pulled is home. Literally, I take that as meaning that someone is definitely going to have a death, an ending that is going to be emotional and require release as it is related to the home environment, whether it be a family member, whether it be you leaving a home. There's going to be some type of movement around an ending and a releasing of what was as it relates to the home. I'm going to, they're telling me to read from this book what the meanings of these cards are about. So bear with me for just a minute. That's interesting. Okay, so we have death. Death is scary endings, whether they are planned or a surprise, are most often accompanied with a sense of anxiety, unease, and more strongly with denial and refusal to let go of a person, relationship, or situation that is ending. Endings always signify beginnings, as in New Beginnings card. This card urges you to let go gracefully. Do not attach yourself to the emotions and the energy of what is ending. Feel it, experience it, and then let it go. A slight shift in the perspective is sometimes all that is needed to experience the transition with grace and ease. Instead of thinking, oh no, I have to start all over, shift your perspective slightly and think, yay, I get to start all over. This shift will raise your energetic vibration and carry you through this time of change. This card can also signify the ending of a troublesome situation. As I was reading the death card, what came to mind for me was that we get attached to things in life, to the physical things, to the people, to emotions, to beliefs. We get attached. And when something dies, when something ends and is no longer going to be in our life or is leaving our lives, there's an opportunity for each of us to say thank you and to release that thing or person or situation in a way that honors its existence in our life, in a way where we thank that situation for being in our life, for the lessons and the ability to grow, the ability to have had joy or ecstasy or meaning in our life, versus being sad that we don't get to have it anymore, being thankful that we did ever have it come into our life to begin with, and that we know in terms of being wise ones that everything changes, that everything has its season. I'm going to move on to the next card, which is emotional release. We all want to be strong. As humans, we value strength and independence, but also as humans, we need the support of our family, our friends, and our tribe. Trying so hard to be strong, pushing down emotions such as fear, anger, betrayal, sadness, only forces them to grow and become stronger. The bubbling up and release that eventually comes takes everyone involved by surprise and sometimes does harm in terms of hurt feelings and words that cannot be taken back. It could also cause harm in terms of physical harm because never ever is stuffing your emotions a good thing. Get into the practice of voicing your feelings, even if it's just acknowledging them to yourself. Journal, create, dance. Find a way you can safely feel your most feared emotions, feel them, and then learn to let them go. This is potentially deep healing for you. This is a potentially deep healing for you. I totally agree. Totally agree. Sometimes, especially when it's a very negative, abusive, hurtful situation that is connected to a long-term standing of some type of a situation, it's very, very hard for us to shift and allow ourselves to acknowledge and be with what is in terms of the emotions that those situations or those people created. But it's necessary in order for us to heal, in order for us to be healthy, in order for us to release. When we hold stuffed emotions in our body, it creates dis-ease, which turns into all kinds of things that are none of which I'm sure you're interested in. So do your best, earth signs, to let go, to let ashes turn to ashes and the dust to dust and bury it, release it, bury it, say your 2 cents and move on. Don't look back. Keep going because you've got so much more to do. You've got so much more to give. And if you're looking at what didn't work at the past, you won't notice what's in your present. If you're looking at the future saying, well, I don't believe if I can, I don't think I can because of that in the past, it won't work for you. You've got to release and be willing to let yourself be freaking free. Free and loving it. Free and joyful. Release. Moving on to the card home. Okay, this card represents a homecoming of the soul. Oh, a finding of your tribe, of coming home. The situation you are inquiring about has the potential to be a homecoming, a safe and secure place that both nourishes you and facilitates your growth. Wow, what a concept. Whether it be a school, a relationship, a job, or truly a home, go for it. All paths lead to home. Home doesn't have to be where you grew up. Family doesn't always mean that the people of your birth family. Look at and expand the meaning. Family are people who share the same core values and path. Home can mean a place you have yet to visit or experience, but once there, it feeds your soul in a way that gives you no doubt that you're home. Alternatively, find your safe space. This is where the answers you seek will be found. Amen. So that's the beginning of our reading. I want to go with now the Spirit de Luna deck and get clarification on this. So Spirit, please give Earth signs more clarification about where we're going with this. It says sharpen instincts. The shaman, wow. And refine. So, sharpen instincts, the shaman, and refine. I get that some of you are highly involved in the arts, in some type of metaphysics, psychic, or could be graphic arts, but there's definitely a spiritual aspect of it that you're doing in your art. And Spirit wants you to sharpen your instincts around that and continue to sharpen the sword, basically, to become a master at what it is you're doing around this shamanistic subject or study or craft. Keep going. I want to do Doreen Virtue Ascended Masters Oracle to get a view from the angels. Get a few cards, please. Okay, thank you. So the first card we have is Mother, Wife, Sister, Daughter, Lady Nada. So the second card we have is See the Other Person's Point of View. The third card is Meditate, Siddhartha. And the last card is Teach. So I'm clearly getting that we're dealing here with a feminine energy, whether you be a male or a female. We're dealing with the goddess energy. Mother, wife, sister, daughter, Lady Nada. And through meditation and the willingness to be compassionate and empathetic, they want you to consider the other person's view or the people who you're serving. They want you to consider them, not versus just yourself, but take into consideration the whole, the holistic point of view of the situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with. And you know better than I what that is, or your craft. And through that, they want you to sharpen your instincts so that you can sense what's needed in the space and time and provide it. And as you do this, you begin to refine your skill set. And what happens is it evolves. This craft of yours is going to evolve and turn into something that you had no idea of where it was going. It's going to take a turn. I see it turn in the corner. If you continue your practice, if you're dedicated and you're willing to consider other people's view, you're willing to give and to teach, you're willing to take the time to meditate and honor your sacred space, you're going to go on a path that is going to take you, I'm hearing, around the world. Teaching, learning, giving. You're going to go on an amazing path, Earth signs. Now, whether that's around the world in your head, whether that's around the world in terms of experiencing a 360-degree shift in terms of what your life is about and how you experience life, it's going to be phenomenal, it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be something that you just couldn't picture from the beginning, but you're going to love it. So I'm going to complete your reading, Earth signs, with one more oracle. And that is going to be, what is this oracle called? I can't think, and I don't see the box, but I'm going to use this oracle. It's a kind of rough one, so if you don't like cursing or you don't like humor, then you might want to turn off right now. Spirit, please give us a couple of messages to close this reading out for the earth signs for October 1st through the 15th of October 2019. Thank you. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Okay. Okay, so that I think says enough. Thank you for coming to my reading. Please like and subscribe if you like the readings. Have a great rest of the month, and I look forward to seeing you around the 15th of October. Have a great one. Bye.